I'm not gonna lie, these are back up feet.
That's right, though. They feel good. Yeah, they feel good.
These are back up feet.
Hey Blue Planet, this is Nick Potter. One of my roles here at Duke Basketball is helping guys who get injured rehabilitate from those injuries and then regain their full fitness so they're ready to return to play. You know, when guys get injured, obviously the first thing we want to do is to make sure there's no major injury, and then we're able, do all the proper testing. And so once all that stuff was clear, we had to go ahead for a full rehabilitation and a kind of aggressive return to play. Trey's been working 3-4 times a day, coming in, doing treatment. You know, we've kind of been working around the clock, and he's put in a ton of work in the pool, in the train room, up on the court, in the weight room. It's all the stuff that, a lot of guys don't see behind the scenes. He's put in a tremendous amount of work. And so let's kind of go into a little bit of an overview of some of the stuff we've done with him. So in the beginning, we want to get some just general motion, get any kind of soreness or pain down. Then we start getting the muscles reactivated, getting the strength back. We got him in the pool, just getting the arms moving. We take gravity out of it. And that takes us into a major thing of not only do we want to rehabilitate a particular injury, but we want to take care of the rest of his body. So when an injury is just that little bit better, we can return to practice or to play, that we don't have to regain his fitness, that his fitness is already maintained from where it was, at least as best as we can. Within a day or so, once we got that soreness down, we got Trey in the pool, we had him running, got him first just doing some general movement, so he learns to get a little bit more confidence, but also get that range of motion. Really, we're able to do a ton of lateral band resistant movement because it doesn't create a lot of any jarring to the shoulder, and so we could really retrain his hips and get his defense going from day 2, and so when he hits the court, the next time he's on the court, his defense should be like it hadn't left off, maybe even be a little bit better if that's possible. If we put a band on someone and we do some linear running, it actually makes it a lot harder and makes them have to do it a lot more correct. So there's less room for error if they're going to create that forward propulsion. So then once we had him running full out on the court and moving around, we brought into play our catapult system. And so this is our GPS and accelerometer based movement tracking that we use on all of our players in every single practice, every single game, shoot around. So we have a really good idea of the intensity and the quantity of movement that occurs in every single session, where it kind of shows all the guys and how much they're doing, and obviously Trey did a little bit less, and then we can look at the types of activities, and so you could see how much they did in practice or in post-practice. This is how much Trey did in his rehab and an individual work with one of our assistant coaches. Then if we fast forward to Thursday and we look at how much Trey did compared to everybody else, you can see he's right at the same level as everybody else if you took the average there. And so now we're really returning his loads to the same as everybody else. And so we can look at his left, his right, forward jumps and decelerations. And so kind of 2 major things we want to see is the ratio of ground movement. The jumping movement is the same as everybody else, but also the symmetry. So he had 7 left and 8 right movements, so we can see that he's moving symmetrically one side versus the other. And so from here, it's only going to build up from there. And so it kind of gives us confidence, and also gives Trey confidence knowing that even though if he feels great, we can quantify and say, hey look, we've actually, all that work you put in while you've been injured, it's really paid off, and we're able to maintain your fitness. Now you're ready to perform at a high level and also be safe, where you're not undertrained, where you might get you might get an injury because you haven't done enough, or been working too hard in the wrong way and now you're overtrained.
Been here working the last few days. It's been doing a great job with me, trying to get me ready and get me back as soon as possible, but also the right way. And now I'm just getting taped up or iced up before I head to class. Emotionally, I have been up and down for sure. At first, thought it was much worse than it was. It's been going a lot better than I pictured and imagined it would be. Thanks to Jose and Nick and everyone else who's been working with me so far.
good, Duke fans? I'm here with Trey Jones. Trey, lots of energy from you tonight. You know, the fans love to see you back. How were you feeling tonight, you know, just getting back after being out for 3 games?
Right, after missing those few games, it felt great being back out there with you guys tonight. And then also just being in front of the best fans in the country, it meant a lot to me.
Yeah. And then there was a lot of energy in the second half. What are some of the things you would credit to our energy coming up in the second half?
Everyone stepped up, and then one of our main reasons we had the energy is because of you. Let me ask you a couple questions. You know, in the second half, why is everyone so quiet?
Yeah,
it's like so dead here. Second half, like Coach said after the game, you're a big reason we were able to keep the lead and also push the lead. Came in with a lot of energy. What was able to help spark that?
Just trying to fit in where I fit in. You know, sometimes they don't block you out, and then you can get an easy offensive rebound. You know, just getting loose balls, hitting easy shots, and just trying to pick my guys up.
You guys up. That's AL for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Duke Blue Planet. We out.
Anything you want on this? Cut the script out to getting rich. Yeah, why you even talking about your wrist? Yeah, I am not the one I think you miss. Hey, what I need gold for? I've been taking shots and bleeding purple for the dawn. I've been in the kitchen with the sauce spilling over. I'm that golden child, I got it in my soul. Hold up, I forgot my manners. They call me the one, it's nice to meet you, man. Think a little birdie told me y'all been lost.
What's up, Duke Blue Planet? Zion Williamson here with Cameron Reddish. Just got the win at Notre Dame. It was a great win. Cam, you had a workmanlike performance. What was working for you out there?
Y'all were finding me. I was taking my time, you know, knocking out my shots, and like y'all were there for me.
I like that. Do you know that there was a span where you scored 10 straight points for us?
Yeah, I was there. I noticed. It felt great. It hasn't happened in a while, so hope y'all get me going.
You know, when you hit that first 3, I was like, oh my God, Cam found. And I mean, it was strict. Strict music. Cam found. What do you think when people compare you to Paul George?
You know, that's not my place to be. I'm just gonna.
Sorry. All right. Thanks for checking in, Duke Blue Planet. We out.
Just got the big road dub. Yeah, it's snowing out here. It's real cold, but we're headed back to Durham. You know, got a good road dub tonight against Notre Dame, and we're on to the next one.